Good morning, everybody. Welcome to 7 Days to Die solo single player. I am the Pitbull, or I'll probably refer to myself as Pitbull quite often. We are playing a modded version of 7 Days to Die with Valmod expansion. We like this because it allows us to have a couple of different things, such as all these different classes right here you can choose from. So you can start off with by clicking on your clipboard here, click recipes, and then we're going to choose miner. There's a couple of reasons why we like miner. Now we're just going to place our suitcase down. We're going to choose our key and then right click to unlock the suitcase. And now we can open it up, and obviously, as you can see, we get quite a bit of gear. So we'll just go ahead and start wearing our stuff that they gave us, and this is why we choose it, so we can have the mining helmet right off the bat. And then the rest of the stuff I'll just kind of place down here, because I'm playing where you drop on death your backpack and not the items on your belt. So basically anything up here, if I die, I lose. This stuff down here I do not. So that's why we want to try to have some of the important items we want to keep, but let's hope we don't die. So the rest of this stuff, we've already read that. We'll just kind of keep this stuff down here, and then let's begin. If you look up in the right hand corner, you will see that we have to actually do a couple quests to get started, kind of get an idea where we're at. That's a pretty good biome. And when you get started, a lot of people, I watch them punch these trees on streamers. Yeah, you might get a little bit of wood after a couple punches. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. As you can see, I keep punching just to get 5 wood. To me, that's not worth it. If you walk around and you look for certain types of bushes, like this right here, this little dark green bush here, punch that one time, I get 2 wood. Boom, 5 wood. Same amount of wood, it took me 2 punches, and it's a lot faster. So I want to continue gathering birds' nests and things like this. And as we talked to you, the reason why this is my first video, really, actually it's my second, but due to some encoding errors and things like that, I had to pretty much start over. But this is my second video, but first true real play where I shouldn't have any issues with my audio and whatnot. But the reason I made the video is I watched so many people, and I think I could do a better job, or at least I hope I can do a better job of explaining exactly what we're doing. So right now we're going to go ahead and craft a bedroll. And I watch a lot of YouTubers and streamers and stuff. When they make their bedroll, they actually lay it down and then pick it up. Well, I can understand that if you're in a bad area, but if you're not in a bad area, then I don't understand why you want to pick up your bedroll, because if you die, you spawn on your bedroll, and when you spawn on your bedroll, that means that you actually know the area. So I'm going to lay it down. I'm going to leave it there, because in case I die, then that means I can at least know exactly where I'm at. So we're just going to continue punching some grass, gathering some wood. We're going to go ahead and make a stone axe, and what I like to do is I like to mark it as my favorite. And the reason why, I can hit the star symbol right here, and there it is. I don't have to actually do a search for it, and that makes things a lot easier. Alright, so we completed that quest, and we're going to continue to get some quests along the way. I really don't want to do all my quests because I like to get settled in, because eventually we're going to get a quest for a trader. And if you hold off on your quest, you can actually kind of have an idea of where the trader is, so that when you think you're going to settle somewhere, you're pretty much close to the trader or close to a town or whatnot. So we definitely want to go ahead and make our wood club though. Get that out of the way. And then we're probably going to go ahead and make some bows and arrows here in a second. Keep picking up resources. You always want to be making resources, or gathering resources as much as you can. We're just going to put that right there for now. Go ahead and move our cement mixer. Hopefully we won't die. And to load the bow, you would select the bow in your hotbar or your tool belt, hit R, and then you select the ammo that you want to use. And that's pretty much it. We're going to just continue gathering resources. We're going to try to find a place for the night. Definitely want to be looking for the bird's nest. The difficulty we are playing on is survivalist. That is the next to the highest difficulty. Insane is the hardest. 2 iron pipes. So speaking of the 2 iron pipes, if you get 2 iron pipes on the day 1, hold on to them. And the reason being is you're going to need those for a forge. And that's pretty much how you make everything. You can also, you know, you can spend some time beating on these rocks like this to ensure you get plenty of stone. But, you know, to me, I take a couple swings and then I just move on. And what I really want to do is try to pick up the ones off the ground as much as possible as I'm walking around. One, it conserves on my stamina and, you know, allows me to kind of constantly run, because when you first start out, you definitely want to pay attention to your stamina. And looks like we got a water source down here, which is really good. And if you notice, I kind of moved toward a road. Well, you're looking for a safe place to stay your first day or two until you can kind of decide where you want to build your base, or if you want to take over a POI. Now, the bad thing about taking over a POI is that you have a chance to constantly have sleepers spawn in your building. But I really don't care. If you throw a bedroll down, that usually prevents sleepers. Land claim blocks no longer do that anymore. Excuse me, I had a cough. But you definitely want to be punching these little trees right here with your stone axe, kind of watching it, looking for the durability. And so far, no zombies. I don't understand why. Let's go ahead and make some more arrows, gather a couple more stone, move on, get this stone. And now you notice at first I was one-hitting these bushes. I still am, but once your durability starts going down, it'll take 2 hits. It's best to just go ahead and make you another stone axe and then scrap this one, because we're hurting on resources starting out, so we want to make sure we save those. So I'm going to go ahead and make another stone axe. Thought I heard something. I do hear something. Alright, so got 2 more of those. We'll go ahead and scrap that. Allow our stamina to build back up some. There's something jumping around. There he is. Go ahead and take out this businessman. And we definitely want to be getting kills the first day, because that's how we level up. People say, well, you know, the zombies are too hard to kill. Well, they're not really that hard to kill. You hit them in the face, and then when they fall, hit them in the face again, they'll go down. And then normally I use the club to hit them once they go down, but right now I want to really be leveling my archery so I can get them down easier. And then once I get it up a little bit, I'll start using the club. Totally missed there. And plus, our club right now is only level 25, so that doesn't do us a lot of good. Once again, just continue gathering stone, gathering wood. Check tree stumps. A lot of times, go ahead and scrap that. A lot of times, tree stumps will have good items. And these gravel paths like this, if you follow them up, a lot of times you can find a point of interest, or you'll hear me refer to them as POIs, but we're just going to continue moving this way. It looks like there's a trader right up there, and it looks like there's a house up there, so we're going to go check this out up here real quick. actually we'll come back to it. So let's mark it on the map where we're at right now. So we're going to mark something like here. We're going to mark it as a trader. At least we have an idea where we could come back. I like to kind of get close to a town because we're going to basically want to be looking for kitchens and stuff so we can get a cooking pot and possibly a grill and things of that nature. I do like the fact that we're near a water source here. We're going to just continue to move around. Zombie over there. I would go kill him, but I kind of want to try to find a town as soon as possible. Everything you loot increases your skill in scavenging, so we definitely want to be getting as much as we can and scavenging. Totally missed. Looting cars, sometimes you can get other mining helmets, or it looks like nails. Anyway, we're going to continue moving on here. It looks like this road's going to wind up on that mountain up there, so we'll just continue walking the path, try to get some resources, picking up stones along the way. There's another zombie. We'll let her kind of come down here while we beat on the stone. Oh, there's one of those tourists. Now those guys, we're going to avoid him. Actually, you know what? No, we're not. We're going to use our pistol. We're going to see if we can't take him down. He does take a few headshots. I don't know if he's really worth all this ammo, but totally missed. These guys are a pain in the butt, especially when you don't have any good quality items. I think what I want to do is, I think I'm going to cut across right here and kind of follow the road, but not so much. Definitely kind of go up here to see if we can get a vantage point. Also, it'll allow us to look for bird's nests, gather these stones, things like that. Stones you'll be hurting on the first day because you're making so many arrows. But you definitely want to make as many arrows as you can, especially so that at night it gives you kind of something to do when you're sitting around. Because with Alpha 16.3 or Alpha 16 period, they made a lot of changes. It's no longer spam crafting at night to level up stuff. So your first night or two is kind of boring. Alright, so we'll scrap that. We're going to continue to move up the hill. You know, our road is to the left. I'm going to keep gathering resources. You know, maybe we'll start gathering some cotton. There's another zombie. Like I said, I usually go after the zombies. Oh, we got two here, so that's great. Because killing zombies allows you to loot them, a chance to get some food off of them, and also it's going to give you that experience, and that's what we want. Definitely want to be getting that experience. Alright, we'll keep moving up the hill, So now we have 2 skill points. What I like to do is apply my perk of weaponsmithing and toolsmithing. Some people will go for sexual Tyrannosaurus, which is here, which gives you more stamina, but I personally don't like doing that, because now I could go ahead and make another wooden bow, wooden club, and go ahead and scrap that. But now you see it's level 50. I'll go ahead and scrap that and that, and then we'll scrap that. That really improves your damage that you're doing and the durability as well of the item. So you're not having to make items quite as often. And what I really like to do is try to hit level 5 by day 1 at least. Usually I'm around level 7 by that night, because what that'll do is it'll allow me to actually put points into that again, and then I'm making quality 100 bows. And it appears this road goes, let's see, we got a POI over there, don't see any towns. Looks like another trader over there. Is that where we were originally looking? Yep. And then we have a road going up to our left here, so we're going to take this road here. Got to reload our arrows. While we're at it, let's go ahead and make some more arrows. Hopefully we can see a town. Alright, you see the trader over there. Looks like a desert biome that way. And hopefully this will be a good start. I don't know where we're at on the map. You can go into the editing tools and actually look at your map based off your game seed name. We're using the game seed of Setsi with a capital S. I've played it a long time ago. I can't remember basically the details of the map. I just remembered it was a pretty good map. So it's great that we're finding zombies, but I'd really like to see a town. And I really like seeing that. Let's get rid of a couple items. I don't care about this. We can scrap that. Scrap that. We can scrap that. Let's take that sham or tuna. I forget what it is. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is something we definitely want. Right there. Alright, before we go over there and kill him, where's that zombie at? That we just killed. The reason I say that is that we want to chop up this zombie for a bone. And with a bone, we can click it, you'll click recipes, and then you can craft a bone shiv. Oops. And that will allow us to harvest meat. Doesn't take too long. So now let's go over here and harvest this deer if we didn't lose it. This is going to give us some meat for day 1, and also some animal hide, which is great because it allows us to convert it to leather, which is going to help us make our forges. Awesome, outstanding. Got some meat for the night. Continue gathering those. With that meat and eggs, we'll be able to make some bacon and eggs once we find a cooking pot or a grill. Now look at that little island in the middle of nowhere. I still don't see a town. That's not good. We definitely did not get started. We're kind of north. You know what, folks? I know y'all hate to do this, but I think we're going to go back the other way. I do like that. I like the fact that we're near that, but not seeing a town this early is very stressful. So let's see. I guess we're going to continue to go over this road back here. think what I'm going to do is climb higher on this mountain, see if we can get any elevation to see off in the distance better. Continue to gather some resources along the way. Of course, we're going to move a little slower going uphill. That's all right. Keep an eye on our stamina. Hopefully it'll regain itself. You know, pick up some rocks if we see them. Always want to be gathering resources as much as we can, but we also don't want our stamina to go low, because if we need to run, we want to be able to run. Like, these little bushes are awesome to be gathering wood. It takes one hit, boom, you got your wood, you can move on. Because, you know, wood and stone are very important starting out. Grass, it's too easy to get, so it's not that big of a deal. Look at all these friendly zombies that want to play. Alright, so let's take this guy out first. If we ever hit him, look behind us, make sure nothing's coming. Good old Edgar here. Pop him in the eye once. Pop him again. Hopefully this will kill him. Let's check out, see what they got. Alright, definitely let's get rid of this. We don't need that right now. Don't need that. We'll hold on to that. Nothing, and we'll take that just in case. I don't care about the treasure maps right now. They're pretty good for later on, or the dupe tokens if you like treasure hunting. I personally don't, but it's a good way to go get some stuff. But you see in our top left hand corner, it shows what day we're on, what level we are, and also the time of day. With Valmod, the reason I prefer it is just because of the HUD itself. Oh, that looked like it went right through our head. Let's go over here to this campsite. A lot of times there's cooking pots there. I'm not sure if they changed it to where you no longer don't care about paper, don't care about that. Forget the cotton. I don't know if it still has a landmine, but we're going to grab this real quick just in case. See what else we might be able to find here. Nice, more ammo. Alright, so she's dead. Maybe not. I thought I killed her. Okay, nothing there. Be nice if they had a cooler, some wood. Beautiful. A little bit of food. I don't know why I said wood. Look at that. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is awesome fine. So we're going to scrap that. And we're going to go ahead and choose the arrows we want to load up. Normally I wouldn't scrap those, but see where we're at. There. Now I'm going to add some points into Central Tyrannosaurus. And that leaves us 1 point left over. We'll just hold on to that. Take that wood. Ah, she moved. Now when you get a compound bow, I'm watching some people, you know, when they go to aim, we'll wait till we get a zombie, but they'll use those little points, those 4 little things. I don't even look at that. I actually go left of that top one, and that's how I know that I'm gonna actually be able to hit them in the head. If you try to put that little dot on them, a lot of times I find you're gonna miss to the left. I could be wrong. I just noticed that's how it is for me. Alright, so that's got to go. This can go. That can go. Definitely want that food. And the reason why, shoot this pig. Now we're going to harvest some more meat. So we're off to a decent start. We're getting a lot of meat. Get some ammo. We got a compound bow starting out. We already have a cooking pot, which is good. So let's see, we got a cooking pot, we got some food, some extra food. We'll go ahead and get rid of this duct tape. You know what? I'll scrap that. I don't care about animal fat right now. And I definitely don't care about painkillers. They're great to sell to the traders when you visit them. Looks like we got a snow biome. Scrap that, scrap that. And we have a town. Okay, ran out of arrows. Outstanding. Beating down with a club. Scrap that, scrap that. And I do see a town off to the left up there. So we're gonna head on down the hill here, which is really nice to know. Looks like it's going to be in a snow biome, which kind of sucks, but that's alright because we're going to go ahead and wear this. At least we can look prim and proper going into the snow biome. These lumberjacks, they're a little bit harder to kill, but that's alright. Just let the arrows, try not to miss. And he sidestepped me. Come on, guy, quit walking. Not taking no chances. Go ahead and get him down. I was hoping he'd give us a coat, but that's okay. So we're already at 23 kills. So I know I started talking about it, Valmod, but the HUD, I like it so much better because on the vanilla version, you actually cannot see the temperature unless you bring up your character. You can't see how many kills you have unless you bring up another menu. The blacksmith. I will read it. You can't see your fullness. You can't see your wellness. You can't. Well, actually, you can't see your wellness. but you can't see your thirst, and those are the things I don't like about it. I wish they would incorporate that, because who wants to constantly have to hit a menu just to see where they're at on their food and stuff? I think that should be incorporated into the game, because that's kind of a common sense thing that you need to keep up with a survival game. Now those survivor notes, I can't remember the vanilla version if we get them or not, but it allows us to get skill points when we read those, which is really helpful starting out, especially when you don't have very many skills. Now see this town, we're going to make our way over there. Also, I'm playing 120 minutes equals 1 full day in game. I know that seems very high. I hate that quest, so we're not going to accept it. It's basically trying to kill chickens with a nail gun, which is one, you're not going to have a nail gun probably first couple of days anyway, and two, it's just pain in the butt. It's not that fun. And I hear him. Got to watch out for them vultures. We're going to take off running. Hopefully we can get away from him. Alright. Vultures have a really good chance of infecting you. Here he comes. But what we will do is go harvest his feathers. Which is always good. Like harvesting those feathers. Alright, so let's see, did I get lost? Well, I don't see how I'm burning up in the snow biome at 90 degrees, but whatever. That's one thing else they need to really work on, is the temperatures in this game. You could be burning up at one point, and then within a minute to 2 minutes later you got hypothermia. That to me is just ridiculous. It's been a factor for a while, and I hope they get it fixed, but they have made great improvements. I got about 1,400 hours into the game. I've been around since like Alpha 13. Totally missed that. That was awful. You know what? I ain't got time to sit around and hope to hit this guy, so we're gonna move on. I really want to get to this town up here and see what they have to offer. I know I'm hurting on arrows, so I need to really get some rocks. So normally I won't use this, but in this case I'm gonna go ahead and use it because I want to get as much stone as I can real quick. So I really want to make a lot of arrows. I hate using my iron pickaxe at first because it's the only one you got. So they gave us 138. So nice. We just used up all of our stone. Why are we not picking that up? Let's see. I see why we're not picking it up. Let's get rid of this rotten flesh. I mean, you see down there, I'm at 90 degrees and he keeps making the sound like he's hot, but yet I'm in the snow. I'm gonna have to take off We'll wear that. We'll scrap it. Get rid of that. Definitely want to be checking tree stumps. All right, so now we got a knife, so we can get rid of that bone shiv, because you can definitely harvest more meat with a knife. This is ridiculous. So let's see. This gives us 30 insulation. 2. So we'll take it off and watch. It'll be freezing any second. So let's hit on this for a second or two. We're doing good on our time. We'll hold up somewhere in town for the night, and we'll move on. Probably not, definitely not going to stay in a cold biome. Although I'm quite surprised it's at 44 degrees. Ammo's not going to do you too much good at first, because one, to make the ammo, you're going to need a chemistry station, and that's going to take a little while. Certain perks don't unlock until you've actually reached a certain level, like steel, cement, some of the things we have to really build some good bases to defend ourselves on Horde Night, which we want to get there as fast as we can, and best way of doing that is killing zombies. You still get EXP from digging, mining rocks and all that good stuff, but your best bet is just to kill zombies. If you're killing zombies, you're gaining experience. Rabbit. How am I missing? Are you kidding me? Well, nothing I can say there except that I suck. I can kill zombies, but I can't shoot a bunny. That's how it goes, right? Alright, so we're going to see what's in this house tonight. Go ahead and clear it out. Set a bedroll down. We'll scrap that. Alright, so what I want to do here, let's see what I can read this. I'll give us some quest points. I can read it again. And then let's make another bedroll. Gather some resources while our bedroll is crafting. We'll go clear out this house. Once again, keep gathering stone. Get some wood. And our bedroll's made, so I'm not gonna leave it here, but I am gonna lay it down here for a second, just so that in case I die in here, I can respawn right outside. We'll hold on to that. Actually, we'll come back for it. Y'all don't let me forget to check that out. Alright, let's see what we got in here. sure we're gonna have some sleepers in here. Turn on our light so we can see what's all in here. Hopefully there's not too many sleepers in here. None yet. That's worrisome. Oh, there we go. When you sneak, you do bonus damage. Are you kidding me? Wow. Alright, man, forget this. Scrap. See what we got in here. We're gonna wear those. It's a lot better than these fiber pants. We're gonna leave that fertilizer there for now. You know what we're gonna do? So we don't have to build a chest. We're gonna stick a couple things in here. Put that in there, that in there, that in there. That in there, that in there, put that, and now let's go back and get this. We'll hold on to those real quick. Let's finish clearing out this house. Oh. Not gonna lie, it scared me just a little bit. I think I see one in there. Go ahead and make another stone axe. So scrap that one. No, that's a backpack. That's good. That's good. And we'll loot this stuff when we come back for the evening. Give us something to do. Right now, we're gonna lay a bedroll down in here. We'll run outside, grab our bedroll, throw it back down in here, in hopes that no sleepers respawn after we step out, since we've kind of cleared it out. Still upstairs, so we'll check that out. Go ahead and scrap that. Scrap that. Alright, so hopefully, like I said, we won't get any sleepers tonight in here. Let's go grab our bedroll real quick. Pick up the stuff out of the tree stump. Let's go in here. I'm gonna stick it up here for the night. There we go. Let's go ahead and make a campfire so that when we get that quest, we won't have to do it, or we won't get credit for it if we make one. We'll just set a campfire right there. We'll put our cooking pot on. go ahead and eat some blueberry pie. Drink some water. Go ahead and eat some more blueberry pie. There's a reason why I want to get, let's go ahead and make some storage chests. Craft the chest. I'm going to throw the chest on the wall once this gets done. And then we're just going to kind of stick some things in it that we don't want to carry around on us. Let's go ahead and drink some more water. I want to see something. See recipes. We'll go ahead and craft that. Craft that. And now let's go ahead and cook that. Cook that. Normally I'll make wood frames to burn in the campfire, but for right now I'm just gonna let this cook up. I want to eat me a can of this miso. If you got 2 cans with Valmod, you can actually, what I want to do is boil the water. I'm going to craft that. Turn this off. Once our water gets done crafting, we're going to put it in the campfire. Then all we'll need really is a cooking grill. So we'll put that up there. Let's go back, finish putting things in. We don't need that on us. Don't need that on us. We need our ammo. We don't need that. Keep that. Keep that. Keep this ammo. We don't need that on us. Alright, so we're off to a decent start. Let's go see what else this town has to offer for the night. Let's go ahead and make a door so no zombies happen to walk in while we're out and about on the town. Okay, moving on. What I like doing on my first day is when I find a town is hitting the kitchens, because the kitchens obviously are going to have a chance for food, bottles, water, also cooking grills, cooking pots, things that you need to actually make food your first night or two. Get his attention real quick. What is this? Rifles. Alright, we're going to scrap these. I don't want to actually read books. It's just going to level up a skill that I'll get by using a rifle. So, but it will give us survivor notes, which is much better. Definitely want to get those bandages going. Let's go over here and kill this guy. Get his attention. Nothing. Alright, let's go in this house and check out this kitchen. See what we got going on in here. Find a cooking grill, that'd be great. And it looks like we're gonna hit level 5 here in a second, which means we're gonna be able to level up our quality of our items. We'll scrap. We'll wear because we don't have one. Get a headshot on her. And I'll let her tear down the door for us real quick. Well, they're mad, so getting water. Hearing him bang on. We'll deal with him as soon as we get a chance. Read the cookbook. Right. Some honey. Sounds like he's broken free. Maybe not. I don't know where he's at. He's tearing up stuff though. So let's go run around here and see if we can get it. There he is. I'll hold on to that now. Any more zombies in here? No. No water. Great. Alright, let's search these medicine cabinets real quick and then we'll move on. While I got a chance, I'm going to go ahead and apply another point of weaponsmithing and toolsmithing. Small water. Definitely looks like we're going to be able to make a forge as soon as we decide where we're going to settle. Now later on we definitely want to be keeping that paper because it allows us to make shotgun shells, and eventually we're going to have some shotgun turrets, which is something new with the electricity that I haven't quite used it much. I do play on a dedicated server with a bunch of friends, but right now I just had fiber installed, and unfortunately I can't get my port forwarding to working right now, so I can't get my dedicated server up and running right now, but I'll figure it out sooner or later. And also we're probably going to have to start over here soon anyway. They're doing alpha 16.4 experimental, and when 16.4 launches I'd really like to start over because supposedly they're working on the sleeper spawn issue, because right now you could be standing there and literally watch a zombie pop right in front of your face, and that's just ridiculous. I love a challenge, but it's just ridiculous to be clearing the room, turn around and start looting, and literally you watch and you see the zombie spawn in front of you. So we came in the back door this time. There's zombies in here. Nothing. I'd really like to get a cooking grill so I can make bacon and eggs. Alright. We'll hit this. Moving on. So 1600. Probably going to call it quits here in a little while. I'll go back, do some inventory management, loot that house throughout the night that we were just in, make it a little safe, do some things throughout the night around the house, tear up some furniture, try to gather a few extra resources. Let's grab that. then tomorrow morning we'll probably start trying to look for another place to stay. Definitely don't want to be staying in a wooden biome for the duration. I'd like to be near a forest. Nothing. Great. Some food. Definitely always want to get some food. Alright. I do like the fact that we got some black couches in here that we can tear up for the leather, because we're going to use the leather to make bellows, which allows us to make our forge. I'm just going to ignore him. I think we're going to go in this house and then we're going to head back. We're going to call it a day. I realize that some of the boring stuff viewers are not going to want to sit around and watch, especially making arrows and just gathering a couple resources at night and stuff. I forgot that something new with Alpha 16, that if you squat while you're doing stuff, really like to find a cooking grill. But unfortunately, doesn't appear that we're going to find one. Normally I would throw this stuff out so that, I know I've been here and when I come back, but I'm not staying in this town, so I'm not really worried about it. Alright folks, let's head back. Hopefully you can get a decent idea how to begin day one. It wasn't the best start that I've had. Unfortunately, didn't find a town as soon as I like, but we did find a town at least, and we got enough to make it through the night, survive. We're doing pretty good on food and water. Well, at least make it through the evening. We'll do some resource gathering before we call it a night, which I'll do offline, because I know you guys don't want to watch that boring stuff, because I know I don't want to watch it. Some of you may like it. You might want to know what you do and all that, but when I'm just running around gathering resources and stuff, it's kind of old, like I'm doing right now. You're just pretty much just listening to my voice. But yeah, got level 5. Looks like we're almost level 6 on day 1. Of course, gather some more resources. I should hit level 6 at least. Didn't quite make it to 10. Probably will throughout the night. Go ahead and get this repaired. There we go. Level 6. Looks like we're going to gather some snow. That'll help us make some water in our empty jars that we have. We don't need a lot of water, I don't think. I think we got pretty much all the water we need, but good. Now look over there. Now see off in the distance there, you see that town? That's where we're going to go tomorrow. So we're going to set a quick waypoint right there. So tomorrow, that's probably where we're going to end up settling, which is really nice. And folks, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope maybe I taught you something, allow you to get an idea how to start off. And I appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. Y'all have a great day.